Yes, I'm talking to a very happy man, the winning coach of this great game, and that is Wade Foggo from Encounter Bay, mate. Good on.
Thank you, mate. Yeah.
What a game of footy, wet weather, a lot of rain early on,
Yeah.
and you really had to battle there. Some of the standout performances, who was best on ground for you?
Yeah, I think obviously it was a day of that ground ball was going to be super important. So I thought that the boys Fife and Lippert and Gamble through the midfield were really positive for us.
Yeah.
Obviously Ellis is a big winner, a ball winner for him on the ground, and I think probably the best thing was that we just found a way to force the ball forward at times and made the most of our opportunities up forward. With obviously Benny Davis kicking 4 or 5 today, and then down back you look at a Tyler McCreanor. So I think it was just one of those days where it was really hard to pick a best player, which is good. Yeah, because we just had 21 contributors.
Surely that man Baldock must feature.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, and probably being the captain, I probably don't single him out enough. But he was brilliant today, especially overhead with the condition. It looks fine now, but she was pretty tricky out there. Yeah.
Where the footy, and he took a lot of one grabs out there.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the technique. I mean, we haven't played a lot of wet weather footy, but probably the good thing is we've been able to train here a little bit with dewy conditions, so that coincides with being able to play in the wet. So it was good.
And a battle between Cody Ellison, what a game he played.
Yeah, he's a brilliant footballer. I mean, I was lucky enough to spend a bit of time when I was coaching at South Adelaide with him, and he's a great lad. But for someone of his height, just his running capacity is amazing. So and he can kick 50, 60, so it makes it difficult. But we had a reasonable job on him today.
Yeah, and Calvin Tonkin, he's just a fantastic player.
Yeah, I think, Cow's obviously, it's probably at the back end of his career, but the best thing about him, he just keeps going and finding a way, and he's another one like a Cody Ellison that can just run all day. His endurance is brilliant. So, yeah, as I said, it's just a great effort from the 21 today. Yeah.
And this win means a lot for you guys, doesn't it? You've knocked off the top side.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously, I think McLaren, Wollonga and Victor are 3 teams that we want to compete with, and if we can beat them, it's even better. Yeah.
I heard at half time there was a lot of shouting, a lot of yelling. You guys were fired up. What did you say to them at half time?
It was really just because you obviously have to pick your moments, so you can't just yell and scream at them all the time. So it was just making sure that we got the 1%ers right. Yeah, because only if we can have some ascendancy at the start of that third quarter would be really important to obviously put a bit of pressure back on them.
So 1%ers just chase, tackle?
Yeah, chase, tackles, but it's one of those days where you just don't need to overuse the ball. So it's just making sure that obviously on the ground you don't give away a free kick, and if you're in front you try and force it forward. So just try and simplify it in these sort of days.
Yeah. Terrific. Yeah. And next week, what a game of football that's going to be. We've got that game, Encounter Bay versus Wollonga.
Yeah, Wollonga, obviously since we got done by them in the first round, they've managed to find some real momentum. So we look forward to the challenge. Obviously, it was a great challenge today, and we get another one next week, which is great, and it's at home. Yeah.
Terrific. And you got the flight night on tonight. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah. So the boys, it was actually meant to be the Maiponga round, but unfortunately we had to change it just because there was a double booking. But the boys have obviously come up with a night, and it's called the flight night. So they'll have a bit of fun, and obviously they'll get to enjoy and win, which is good too. Yeah.
What a night it'll be. And we spoke to Dick Littley today. What a man he is for the club.
Yeah, great man. Yeah, I mean the Littley family are huge with our Encounter Bay, and I've been lucky to be close to them ever since I was a little kid. So got a lot of time for the Littley family, and Dick loves watching us every week, and hopefully we can put a bit of a smile on his face tonight.
Well, I think you have. He said I'm predicting a win for McLaren's at half time. He did. He said I'm hoping we'll win, but he reckons that they're going to get done.
Oh, well, I better take that back then.
That's good stuff. Congratulations, mate. A very good victory. Wade Foggo, Encounter Bay. What a game, and what a game it'll be next week, Encounter Bay versus Wollonga. This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 FM streaming YouTube, and .org.au. See you next week.